I can't believe we actually made it out together.
I told you. Nothing in this world could keep me from you.
This is it. No turning back now.
We go in together, we come out together. That's the deal.
Hey everyone, Nova here, welcome back. Today we're diving into Kling 3.0 to master cinematic video and get that character consistency right. I'll show you how to break stories into multi-shot sequences and write the kind of prompts that deliver flawless results as possible. In this workflow, I'm going to show you how to establish the story and emotional beats first. Then, we'll build a consistent character design and walk through the cinematic framework I use for my prompting. First, you have to act like a director. I always start by imagining the scene before I even touch the character design. It might not be a Hollywood blockbuster, but seeing your imagination come alive is honestly the best part of this whole process. If you're staring at a blank screen and feeling stuck, don't worry. I'm going to show you exactly where to start, step by step. First, we're going to use an AI like Gemini as our virtual screenwriter. Just paste your core idea and ask it to break the story down into 3 or 4 emotional beats. You want simple sentences that explain the action and, more importantly, how the character feels. Now, for the character. Ask the AI to summarize their role, traits, and outfit into a tight 2 to 3 line description. This keeps things focused. Finally, have it generate character sheet prompts with different angles, front, back, side views, and close-ups, all against a neutral background. Now, ask Gemini to act as a director to choose the specific camera angles. For every shot, the AI should define the shot type, like a wide shot to emphasize isolation, or a close-up to force emotion, the camera angle and movement, and specifically what the viewer should feel. Finally, have Gemini turn your plan into short, punchy prompts optimized for Kling 3.0. And if you skip Kling 3.0, you can still use this exact shot list to generate and animate individual frames in any other video tool you prefer. In my own projects, I prefer to step into the director's chair and visualize the scene first. I jump straight into the generator to bring my specific vision to life. For this gritty battle, I need the faces to tell the story, vulnerable, exhausted, and covered in grime. I'm using Morphic AI and the Nano Banana 2 model here, but use whatever tool you prefer. I generate specific angles, front, side, and full body, keeping those battle details in every prompt for consistency. Once I have those, I build a master character sheet. Marcus is ready. Notice how the grit, sweat, and blood splatters completely eliminate that smooth, plastic AI look. The skin texture actually feels real. The more angles you generate, the better your character consistency will be. But for a short 4-scene project like this, these angles are fine to get the job done. I ran the exact same process for Elena, our second lead. You can see how the messy hair and battle-worn outfit are perfectly mapped out. With both characters locked in, we're ready to start building our base scenes. For the first scene, I used Nano Banana 2. I used the Elena and Marcus character sheets as references. And here are the results. I generated 4 different options for my starting frame. Now choosing the right one is a huge step. You have to put your director's hat on and plan your blocking. My plan for this sequence is a wide shot of them laughing, a close-up on Elena's dialogue, and then a shot where Marcus reaches out to her. Because of that, I need specific spacing and eye contact. Let's look at the options. The emotion is incredible, but their faces are too close. If I try to make them talk, or if Marcus moves his hand, the AI will struggle to separate them. They need more breathing room. In this shot, the distance is good, but Elena is leaning back. Because she's looking at the sky, the AI has to guess her head movement to establish eye contact, which almost always leads to glitches. Now, look at these two. They're both already making great eye contact, which sets up the laughing shot perfectly. Most importantly, there's enough physical space. When Marcus reaches out in the third shot, the AI won't blend their faces into a mutated mess. We'll go ahead with one of these. Every perfect text-to-video prompt is built on a 5-layer foundation: scene, characters, action, camera, and audio. But when you use image to video, the formula is much simpler. Treat your input image as an anchor. The image acts as your setup, so your text prompt is just the shot list. To get this right, every shot must follow a strict 4-part structure. First, the time code. Exact duration. For example, 0 to 4 seconds, 4 to 8, and camera direction. How the shot is framed. In the example, it starts with a wide shot, then moves into close-ups of Elena, Marcus, and finally a close-up detail of his hand. Third, physical action. What the characters are doing. Finally, native audio, always after the action. In the example, dialogue only appears in the middle shots, labeled with the character and voice tone. Now let me show you quickly how to actually animate this in Higgsfield. You have the option to upload your first and last frames. Next, toggle on multi-shot, which lets you generate up to 6 shots at once. Just paste the 4 shots we wrote into their own blocks and set the durations. Finally, check out the Elements tab. This is a massively underrated feature where you upload your character sheets to lock in their exact appearance. All you need to do is upload your character from different angles and give it a name. Because I already added Marcus and Elena here, tagging them with the @ symbol in our prompt keeps them perfectly consistent.
I can't believe we actually made it out together.
I told you. Nothing in this world could keep me from you.
Okay, now next example. Let's focus on how to get dialogue right for lip sync. For this, it's best to use the native audio bracket format. First, open a bracket, assign a character label, and define their exact voice tone and emotion. Finally, add the dialogue in quotes. This is the best method, but simpler formats like voice line plays or Marcus says can also work.
This is it. No turning back now.
We go in together, we come out together. That's the deal.
I'm a total beginner, but if you look at my older videos, you'll see the growth, meaning you can absolutely do this too. I study movie scenes on Instagram, breaking them down into shots and camera movements in my head. It completely trains your creative brain. Now it's your turn. Watch this final scene closely and let me know. What are your guesses for the exact camera settings and movements I used? Thanks for hanging out today. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.